Islamic clothing and modesty are central aspects of Muslim identity and practice. The concept of hijab, traditional attire, and the principles of modesty are rooted in Islamic teachings and vary across cultures. Here is an overview of these topics. The concept of hijab. Hijab refers to the practice of modest dressing and behavior, particularly for women. It is often symbolized by the headscarf that Muslim women wear, but it encompasses much more. 1. Purpose. The hijab is meant to promote modesty, privacy, and morality. It serves as a symbol of a Muslim woman's faith and obedience to Allah's commands. 2. Quranic basis. The requirement for modest dressing is derived from the Quran, where Allah instructs both men and women to dress modestly and behave with modesty. Specific verses often cited include Surah An-Nur 24:30-31 and Surah Al-Ahzab 33:59. 3. Types of hijab. Hijab, general term for modest attire, often referring to the headscarf. Qimar. A. Cape-like headscarf that covers the hair, neck, and shoulders. Niqab. A face veil that leaves only the eyes visible. Chador, a full-body cloak worn by some women, especially in Iran. Burqa, a full-body covering that includes a mesh screen over the face, commonly worn in Afghanistan. Traditional Islamic attire for women, abaya, a long, flowing black robe commonly worn in the Middle East. Jilbab, similar to an abaya, but can be more tailored and come in various colors. Salwar kameez, a traditional outfit consisting of a long tunic and trousers, popular in South Asia. Kaftan, a long, loose-fitting dress worn in many Muslim-majority countries. For men, thobe, a long robe worn by men in the Middle East and parts of Africa. Kufi, a rounded cap worn by men, particularly in West Africa. Shalwar kameez, also worn by men, this consists of a long tunic and trousers. Dishdasha, similar to a thobe, worn primarily in the Gulf countries. Principles of modesty for both men and women. 1. Covering the aura. Aura refers to the intimate parts of the body that must be covered. For men, this typically means from the navel to the knees, while for women, it includes the entire body except for the face, hands, and sometimes feet. 2. Behavior. Modesty extends beyond clothing to include modest behavior, speech, and interactions with others. This includes avoiding boastfulness, being humble, and treating others with respect. 3. Intention. The intention behind wearing modest clothing is crucial. It should be for the sake of Allah and not merely cultural or societal pressure. 4. Simplicity and humility. Modest attire should not be overly flashy or extravagant. Simplicity is encouraged to avoid drawing undue attention. Cultural variations. Islamic clothing and the practice of hijab can vary significantly across different cultures and regions. Factors such as local customs, climate, and social norms influence how modesty is interpreted and practiced. Despite these variations, the underlying principles of modesty and piety remain consistent. Modern interpretations. In contemporary society, the hijab and traditional Islamic attire have evolved to reflect modern fashion trends while still adhering to Islamic principles. Many Muslim women choose stylish yet modest clothing, incorporating vibrant colors, patterns, and designs. The fashion industry has also seen the rise of modest fashion brands catering to the needs of Muslim consumers. Conclusion: Islamic clothing and modesty are deeply rooted in the faith and encompass a broad range of practices and interpretations. The hijab and traditional attire serve as expressions of religious commitment, cultural identity, and personal choice, reflecting the diversity and richness of the Muslim world.